signal here has been given to the field, and we go racing next time at the end of what was a very warm, steamy afternoon, but conditions as the sun goes down now are just perfect.
Absolutely. We have a fantastic sunset here, a perfect evening for some of the best racing you'll see on a Thursday night.
Sellout crowd, fans on their feet, 12 drivers getting ready to go in heat race number 1. It is Jonathan Davenport, a dirt late model all-star who leads the field around, and we're racing in Missouri. Oh, there's our first contact, Keselowski and Hailie Deegan. Deegan in the red car had a great run last week on the dirt at Eldora. Be a lot of folks cheering for her tonight. Absolutely.
Hailie Deegan looked like an absolute hero at Eldora. It was great to see her do well, and you can see how slick the track is right now. Everyone is just super careful. People are throwing wheel at it, trying to get the front to grip. Helio Castroneves already having well, he looks like he's got a flat tire.
Yeah, might have a little difficulty there after that contact in the corner. He's still going.
We have been essentially 3 wide at some place in the track almost every lap. This is fantastic.
So Jonathan Davenport leads. Blairsville, Georgia, 5-time winner of the World 100 at Eldora. He's known for being a late model driver, but these cars are not anything like the late models he drives. As you see, the left front is down on Castroneves.
Elio looks a little lost, I'm not going to lie. I think he's trying to find the track exit.
He was trying to find the way into the crash zone, and he works his way there now. And so Elio's first heat race won't go well. Ken Schrader shooting way wide. That's Schrader in that federated car up top. The view out the window of Tony Stewart's machine.
This is a great view. You can tell Tony is trying to find the grip. He's being so careful with that throttle. These guys are probably not even getting to full throttle on these straights, just being super careful. These engines are really powerful, and when you start spinning these rear tires in the dirt, you're not going to go many places.
Schrader by Brad Keselowski. Now Ken Schrader rolling that top side, looking for second place on Hailie Deegan. Schrader, dirt track veteran, had a win in a NASCAR Pinty Series dirt track race up in Canada this week.
Absolutely. I saw great videos of that on the Twitter. It's Kenny Schrader winning in the NASCAR Pinty Series. That was awesome to see. He's actually, doing some testing. He's making sure he's ready for the SRX Series.
Schrader, one of 2 Missouri-born drivers in the field, as he works the outside and picks up the second spot on Hailie Deegan. So now Schrader chasing Jonathan Davenport.
Schrader is looking like the dominant car on track right now. He is slowly working his way forward, and he looks like he's got more grip than anyone else. A lot of battles on track, though, right now.
That's a 3 wide with Clint Boyer in the middle of Ryan Newman and Tony Stewart. That's going to be 5th, 6th, and 7th.
NASCAR Cup Series legends right here. Lots of Bass Pro Shops across these cars as well. Tony Stewart using his experience. You know he's going to be a favorite tonight.
Here's the view from Newman, the would-be champion, if the beginning of the evening goes well.
I might be good luck for Clint Boyer, because every time I have been here, he has made up a ton of positions, and he is on the move yet again.
You certainly know it's entertaining when you get him on the radio during green, right?
Well, he is definitely one of my favorite racing drivers.
So Boyer in that orange machine, looking now under Brad Keselowski. That'll be for 4th place behind Davenport, Schrader, and Deegan.
Great battle here. This is what makes dirt racing so fun. 2 cars in an almost perfect slide racing each other side by side.
So caution flag is out as we are 10 laps of our 25-lap distance completed. That, the buildup of mud on the grill, something the officials keeping a close eye on in these early laps. That's Tony Stewart.
Beautiful.
Had those hands busy, didn't he? That's where Castroneves got the flat tire from. Well, spectacular beginning to the night in Missouri.
Camping World is the world's largest RV dealer with more than 1 million RVs sold. And now at over 200 locations strong. We're making RVing more fun and more affordable than ever. Whether you are looking for a travel trailer, fifth wheel, or motorhome, we have new RVs starting at less than $5 a day. And we have the largest selection of quality pre-owned RVs anywhere. With an RV for every lifestyle and a payment for every budget, it's easy to see why Camping World has sold over 1 million RVs. Call, click, or come into your local Camping World today.
From the mountains to the fruited plains and flooded timber. This is hunting country. This is our country. Time to get ready for the season during the Fall Hunting Classic at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Save on great gear with our low price guarantee. And for a limited time, get inflation buster pricing on select tracker off-roads. Plus, club members receive special financing. Only at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's.
We found the right model. Now what would make you feel comfortable with the price?
Well, no one made me feel more comfortable than my kindergarten teacher, Miss Jane.
This one is special. And this one is also special.
What's really special is saying, show me the Carfax value. You'll get the most accurate price based on the vehicle's accident history. Look for me and stop overpaying. Shop at the all-new Carfax.com.
So much anticipation for this fight. This is an unbelievable main event. I might start Aljamain Sterling, best in the world at 135. The Sugar Show. The mindset is championship level. 2 undisputed titles on the line.
Thursday Night Thunder is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here.
Wheatland, Missouri is on the northern edge of the Ozarks, and it's a popular place for people to come and get away. The boating, so many lakes in this area, more than 8,000 acres of recreation space in this one lake alone that's just south of the racetrack. A lot of folks love to come here, including some of the drivers who stayed over at Lake of the Ozarks, about 50 miles away from the Speedway.
It's a great television program.
Here we go, green flag. Jonathan Davenport inside in the lime green. Machine gets nicked from Brad Kozlowski, saves it, but that's going to open the outside and send Missouri's Ken Schrader to the race lead, much to the delight of these Missouri race fans.
After the year that Ken Schrader's had in this series as well, I'm actually very excited to see him leading as well. These cars are so on edge. It is fantastic to watch. People just trying to find grip. Ken Schrader now looking like he's making the top work, whereas back in the mid-pack, there are still people trying to find grip on the bottom.
Brad Kozlowski running third. Blue car at the head of this. That's Haley Deegan behind him in red. Then Clint Boyer in orange. Changing lanes from bottom to top. Tony Stewart behind him on the outside.
There are cars scattered all across the track. This is exactly what everyone wants to see here on a Thursday night.
Check out the notes on Ryan Newman, top of the screen. Looking to finish 5th or better if he can in this opening heat to lock up the title and not worry about it the rest of the night. For the lead, Davenport to the bottom side of Schrader.
You can see where Davenport's found a little bit of grip in the middle of the track. It's hard to see, but if you can get that right rear basically finding a hair more grip than the car outside of you, you can get a great launch out of the corner, and that's what he's done. He's using his experience.
Davenport drives a lot of dirt late models, but he hasn't driven a car like this very often. After the 10 laps of practice he got today, his eyes were wide open. He got the lead. Here's Schrader with the crossover, as behind them it's Boyer in orange and Kozlowski in blue.
Love to see these two battling it out as well. You can tell the track is changing every lap. Even Ken Schrader tried to switch his, where he was finding the grip to where Jonathan Davenport was finding it, but he couldn't quite make it work as well as Jonathan was.
So the lead, left box, and that whole knot of cars in the right side. That's for third place on back. Boyer in orange is third. Kozlowski in blue is fourth. Then 3 wide here. Marco Andretti in between Tony Stewart and Haley Deegan.
Yes, Marco Andretti using the middle of the track where Jonathan Davenport found some grip. Little contact there with Haley Deegan, but not too bad. Everyone's still going in the right direction.
Meantime, Ryan Newman back in 9th place. Look at Tony throw that thing in there all the way up to the top.
Well, Tony's a talented showman along with one of the best racing drivers that's ever lived on this earth. So it's always good to see him racing here.
And you can hear through the mics on the onboard camera the dirt being kicked up as he slides that car through the corner. Listen.
It is great to watch. If they can just build up a little bit of a lip up on the top side there, the track can become much faster for those guys up on the top side. He just got into the bit thicker dirt there and couldn't quite make it work. Marco Andretti on the move here as well.
Trying to figure it out as he works the top side of Brad Keselowski. Marco looking to pick up 4th spot.
Defending series champ, still fighting for 2nd place in the championship. It looks like it's quite a tight battle. Ryan Newman is dominating this championship, but everyone else, they're still fighting for 2nd through 3rd and on back.
Kind of a big knot right there. You see the biggest mover since the start of this heat. Marco, one of them, along with Ernie Francis Jr. Stewart goes around. And no contact. We stay under the green flag.
And all the SRX mechanics say thank you.
Yes. Yeah, that could have been big.
Well executed there.
Who is he trying to stay off? Keselowski here.
See, the problem is there's so little grip in these dirt races that when he fires it in there and Brad is trying to also get the car slowed down to get a good exit, sometimes contact happens and he just wasn't able to control it.
So Jonathan Davenport across the start-finish line, 2 laps to go. This is a 3-time champion of the Lucas Oil Late Model Series. He's also won a number of races here at this racetrack. He was thrilled to get the chance to race with the superstars tonight. Drew the pole in the random draw last week, and he's coming to the white flag here. 1 more lap to go.
He has definitely found the grip, and he is doing a great job. I'm excited to see how this progresses tonight.
And these fans at this racetrack, who he is a hero of, will love seeing him come off of turn number 4 with the checkered flag in sight. Heat race number 1 to Jonathan Davenport. Schrader 2nd, Boyer 3rd, Andretti 4th, Keselowski 5th. And with that spin by Tony Stewart, that traded enough track position for Ryan Newman to claim the championship. So Jonathan Davenport is the winner of heat race number 1.